Did you know that most of the time you think you're making a choice, your brain has already decided for you? It's a fascinating aspect of human psychology that often goes unnoticed. It's true. Our brains are constantly processing information and making decisions without us even realizing it. This automatic processing helps us navigate the world efficiently, but can also lead to unexpected outcomes. This phenomenon is known as unconscious bias. It's a mental shortcut that our brains use to make quick judgments and decisions. Sometimes our unconscious biases can lead us to make decisions that we wouldn't consciously make. These biases are shaped by our experiences, culture, and environment. For example, imagine you're at the grocery store and you see two brands of cereal. One is your favorite brand, and the other is a brand you've never tried before. One is your favorite brand, and the other is a brand you've never tried before. You might think you're carefully weighing your options, but your brain has probably already decided to go with the familiar brand. This is because our brains prefer familiarity and comfort, often leading us to choose what we know over the unknown. This illusion of choice is happening all the time, from the clothes we wear to the people we date. Our unconscious preferences shape many aspects of our lives. It's important to be aware of our unconscious biases so that we can make more informed decisions. By recognizing these biases, we can challenge them and open ourselves up to new possibilities. By understanding how our brains work, we can start to override our automatic responses and make more conscious choices. Practicing mindfulness and deliberate decision-making can help us break free from the illusion of choice and lead more intentional lives. Our beliefs have an incredibly powerful effect on our reality. They act as a lens through which we interpret the world around us. This is because our brains are constantly looking for evidence to confirm what we already believe, filtering out information that contradicts our existing beliefs. This phenomenon is known as confirmation bias, and it can significantly influence our perceptions and decisions. For example, if you believe that you're a lucky person, you're more likely to notice and remember the times when good things happen to you, reinforcing that belief. This is why it's so important to be mindful of the things we choose to believe. Our beliefs can either empower us or hold us back. If we want to live happier and more fulfilling lives, we need to focus on cultivating positive and empowering beliefs. Surrounding ourselves with supportive people and engaging in uplifting activities can help. Remember, our beliefs shape our thoughts, influencing how we perceive and react to different situations. Our thoughts shape our actions, guiding the choices we make and the paths we follow. And ultimately, our actions shape our reality, creating the life we experience every day. So choose your beliefs wisely. Did you know that the way you stand can actually affect your confidence? It's true. The simple act of standing tall can make a world of difference in how you feel about yourself. Our body language not only reflects how we feel, but can also influence our emotions. Gestures, facial expressions, and even the way we move can send powerful signals to our brain. This is because our brains are constantly receiving feedback from our bodies. When we adopt positive body language, our brain interprets it as a sign of confidence and well-being. When we stand up straight, we feel more confident and assertive. Making eye contact and maintaining good posture can enhance our presence and impact. On the other hand, when we slouch, we tend to feel more insecure and anxious. Poor posture can send negative signals to our brain, affecting our mood and self-esteem. This is why it's so important to pay attention to our posture, especially in situations where we want to project confidence. Whether it's a job interview, a presentation, or a social gathering, good posture can make a significant difference. So next time you're feeling nervous, try standing up straight and tall, take a deep breath, lift your chin, and roll your shoulders back. You might be surprised at how much of a difference it makes. Not only will you look more confident, but you'll also start to feel it from within. Section 4. The limits of memory. Our memories are not like video recordings that we can replay with perfect accuracy. Instead, our memories are reconstructed every time we recall them, which means they are susceptible to change and distortion over time. For example, you might remember an event from your childhood differently than someone else who was there. This is because our brains fill in the gaps in our memories with our own assumptions and biases. This is why eyewitness testimony can be unreliable. Section 5. The nature of happiness. Happiness is not something that we find, but rather something that we create. It's not about external circumstances, but rather our internal state of mind. One of the biggest misconceptions about happiness is that it's something that we can achieve once and for all. However, happiness is not a destination, but a journey. It's about savoring the little moments, practicing gratitude, and cultivating positive emotions. It's also important to remember that happiness is a choice. Every day we have the power to choose thoughts and actions that contribute to our overall well-being. Section 6. The power of the situation. We often underestimate the power of the situation in shaping our behavior. The Stanford Prison Experiment, a famous study in psychology, demonstrated how easily ordinary people can be influenced by their environment. In this experiment, college students were randomly assigned to play the roles of guards or prisoners in a simulated prison environment. The study had to be stopped early because the guards became increasingly authoritarian, and the prisoners became passive and withdrawn. The study showed that our behavior is not always a reflection of our true character, but can be greatly influenced by the situation we're in.